Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Finds of Yesterday, and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And this week is Christmas week, and I sold 23 items, and we're going to go through them. But first, I wanted to give a big thanks to all my subscribers for subscribing and watching my videos this year. And I hope to bring you excellent content in the new year. And I've got all kinds of ideas coming up, so continue watching, subscribe, like the channel, and hit the bell notification so that you'll get a notification when a new video comes out. So let's just jump right in and see what's sold this week of Christmas. Good morning. It's Monday, December 21st, and we have 9 items going out this morning. And the first one is this Anna doll from Frozen. It's a Disney doll, and it sold for $14.95 in 1 month. And I paid 10 cents for it in a lot of other dolls. And they're all in at $20.17. Then we have this Fred Treeman incense burner, which I sold this week as well. I had 2 of them from an online auction, and I paid 60 cents for them. And it's funny how this sat for 9 months before it sold, and then the two that I had sold within 1 week. I think that eBay's algorithm flips every once in a while or something, because this happens quite a bit. So this sold for $19.95, and they're all in at $33.32. And again, it took 9 months to sell. Then we have this Nike Dry Fit men's hoodie. It's a real pretty color, blue. And it sold in 2.5 months. Paid $5 for it at the thrift store. And it sold for $22.95, and they're all in at $33.51. Next item is this Wrangler plaid Sherpa line shirt, and it sold for $17.50 on best offer. That's really the lowest price I wanted to go on it. They offered $16 and I countered at $17.50. I had it listed at $19.95, and I thought that was a fair price. But they took my best offer of $17.50, and I paid $5.20 for it. And it took about a month to sell, and they're all in at $29.32. Then we have this Squishmallow plush teddy bear, or whatever you want to call it. It's a penguin, and it's $16.95. They're all in at $22.90, and it took 2 months to sell, and I paid $1 for it at a yard sale. These are something to look for. The Squishmallow, they're real soft, and the kids must love them. So that's a good find. Then I sold this leather case with 2 flasks in it, the glass ones. The silver flasks sell a lot faster. The glass ones sat a little longer. And I paid 60 cents in an online auction for it. And it took 7 months to sell, but it sold on sale for $20.97. They're all in at $34.82. And then we have this scary rubber mask. Remember, it's December 21st, and I'm selling Halloween masks. It sold for $16.95. They're all in at $21.65. Took 3 months to sell, and I paid $1 for it. Then we have the Sun Viking scarf that I think you might have seen. Well, maybe I didn't put the video out, but I had just recently purchased this at a thrift store and posted it 6 days ago. I paid $3 for it. It sold for $24.95. They're all in at $31.12. This next item are a set of Old Maid cards. I did have this in a fairly recent video that I went to an estate sale, and I listed it about a month ago, and I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $12.95, and they're all in at $19.73. That is the 9 items going out today. We will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Tuesday, December 22nd, and we have 4 items going out today. First one is this little music box from Italy, and it plays Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. It's just a little 3-inch box. It sold for $7.77 on sale, and they're all in at $14.02. And I paid 10 cents for it, and it took a year to sell. And the next item are these handcrafted ornaments that I paid $1.50 in total for. There was only 4 in this box, but I added the 2 angels on the top to make it 6. It sold for $14.95, and they're all in at $28.14, and it took 2 months to sell. And then I got this George Strait t-shirt at a thrift store for $4.50, and it took 2 months to sell for $19.95, the full asking price, and they're all in at $25.40. Then we have this Heat Gear Under Armour men's shirt polo top. It sold for $12.94 and it's free shipping. And that was a sale price. I've had it for a year. It's time for it to go. And I paid $1 for it. And that is all going out today. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday, December 23rd, and I have 3 items going out today. It's getting closer to Christmas and things are slowing up a little bit. But I do have one pending payment on one item. So the first item going out today is this Disney Mickey Mouse ornament, which I sold for $7.77, and that was on sale. It was slowly marked down because I had it listed for 1 year and 5 months, and they're all in at $12.52, and I paid $1 for it. Next item is this Victorian cherub planter, which I sold for $17.47, and they're all in at $26.17. Although that's probably not the final amount that they paid because it's an international sale. And if I didn't have my global shipping program set up through eBay, it probably wouldn't have sold. So it does pay to have that set up, and it's just being shipped to Kentucky. So it will be an easy ship for me. I paid 75 cents for this, and it sold in 6 months. The next item is this vintage hat. I love selling vintage hats. They're sought after by people in the movie industry, and lots of people love them. They're easy to ship. They're lightweight. I sold this one for $14.97. They're all in at $20.37. It did take 10 months to sell, so some of them take longer to sell, but I only paid 10 cents for it, so $14.97 is a pretty good return. So that is it on the 3 items going out today. We'll see you on Christmas Eve. Good morning and Merry Christmas. It is Thursday, December 24th, Christmas Eve, and we have 8 items going out today. And let's just start right here with this little guy I think looks like Kramer from Seinfeld. He's a hand puppet, and he's got a big face and a big mouth, but his hair's all slicked back. He reminds me of Kramer, but I'm not sure if that's who he is or not, but he's sold for $24.95, the full asking price, and they're all in at $36. It took 3 months to sell, and it was hard to put in the item title the right words because I was unsure of who he is. Hopefully this person knows. And I paid $2 for him. Then this next item, as you know, I always like vintage purses, but they do take a long time to sell. This took 9 months to sell, and I sold it on sale for $9.07, and they're all in at $14.07, and I'll just wrap some bubble wrap around it and put it in a poly mailer. I'll probably put it in a plastic sleeve first. And then I paid 60 cents for it, so oh well, I love buying vintage purses because I just like them. So then we have this Disney beanie, Mickey and Minnie, and I had this in my collection, and it's time for me to disperse my beanies. So I sold this for $18.95. They're all in at $27.80. They'll go in a poly mailer. It took 2 months to sell. I figure I paid about $6 for them. They were $6 a piece, but I had them for a couple years in my collection. So anyway, moving on to the biggest thing today is this Pentex film camera that a friend of mine gave me, and it sold for $69.95, the full asking price. They're all in at $97.22. I am going to ship it in the original box and with the bag and all the instructions. That's probably why the shipping is so high on this. Plus, who knows where it's going to. I have to look that up yet. And it's sold within 1 month. Then we have these cultured pearls. There's 17 in this pack. They're genuine. At least that's what they say. They're a Pearl Master of Japan. And they sold for $20.05 on sale. I've been slowly marking them down over time. And it took a year and 4 months to sell these. I had several packs of them, and I slowly sold the other packs, and I think this is the last one. I paid probably 13 cents for all of them because it came in a big lot of stuff, and they're all in at $26.48. Then we have this scarf that I posted not too long ago. It's about 21 days ago, actually, and it sold for $16.50 on best offer. I think I had it at $19.95, and I accepted the $6.50. They're all in at $20.45, and I paid $1 for it at a estate sale. Then this one I have boxed up already. It's a lot of 11 forks and spoons one from Australia, a couple R&B Rogers spoons. They're little Demitas spoons. And I've had these for a while. They were 40% off, and the guy still made me a dollar less of an offer, and I just told him no, they're already 40% off. So he came back at 50 cents higher, and I came back at like 10 cents lower than my 40% off price, and he accepted it. So he's all in at $18.42. I paid about $1.87 for them. He paid $11.89. And it took a year to sell these, so they've been slowly marked down as well, and I'll pop a picture up here of them. Then this last one is Ginsu knives, which I just got recently, and I posted them 3 days ago. I have 3 sets, and the first set sold for $28.95 with free shipping, and I paid about 50 cents for them. So that is it going out today. I'm not sure if I'll do a video tomorrow. I will probably not. So I'll see you the following day. I just wanted to show you a quick video on how I'm going to wrap these Ginsu knives. They are already separated inside this pack, so I taped up the 2 sides to make sure it was secure so they don't fall out. And then I'm just going to bubble wrap around it. Tape the bubble wrap on here, and I'm going to slide it. You can just take 2 pieces of cardboard, but this one happens to be together and is the perfect size. I'm going to slide it in between there and tape up the sides and slap the label on, and we'll be good to go. Good morning. It's Saturday, December 26th, the day after Christmas, and people apparently were shopping yesterday during Christmas. And I sold 7 items, but really 10 because I sold multiple quantities of a couple items. So let's start going through it. Let's start over here. I have these 3 wood beaded garland sets. They sold for $29.85. I was selling them individually, but she ended up buying the last 3 that I had, and she's all in at $47.69. And I paid about 60 cents a piece for them, so $1.80, and it took 3 months to sell. Then we have these hand crocheted pillows. This is the other one that has multiple quantities sales. I paid $2 a piece I paid $2 for both of them, and they sold for $29.90, the full asking price, and they're all in at $45.08, and it took about a month to sell. And I had 3 of these, and the first one sold right away, and these 2 sold together. So then I have this set of Ginsu knives, which I got out of the estate sale mystery boxes, all 10 of them that I opened. I had 3 sets of these, and this is the second one that sold, and it's only taken 4 days to sell them. And I had them listed at $28.95 with free shipping, and they sold. And they're all in at $30.69 with their tax that they had to pay. And I paid about 50 cents for them. Then we have this box of vintage lights, the C7 lights that people will reuse. People love these lights. They're different colors than you can find today. As you can see, the yellow down here and the red. It had 1 packet of C9s in it, but other than that, they're all C7s. And it sold for $37.50 on best offer. And they're all in at $51.99. It took 1 month to sell, and I paid about $2 for all of them. Then we have this Ken doll that I've had for a long time. I had him listed with a more vintage Ken doll, and somebody asked if I would sell it individually, and I did. And this one took forever to sell, and that's the reason I lotted him up with the vintage one. But anyway, it sold separately for $8 on a best offer, and they're all in at $16.85, and I paid about 50 cents for them, and it took 10 months to sell. Then I had this rain jacket. I don't know if you remember seeing it in a different video, but I'll put a picture up of it. It's so cute. It's a frog, and it has a hood on it with the little frog eyes on it. And I took a best offer of $20, and they're all in at $30.48, and I only paid $1 for it at the Goodwill bins, and it took 16 days to sell. Then we have this last item. That is another Harley Davidson item that I picked up along the way, and it took 1 year to sell and a 40% off sale to sell. Again, other people have better luck with Harley Davidson shirts and clothes. I can sell the jeans fairly well, but the shirts seem to sit. And this one is a V-neck women's shirt, and it's beaded, it's got some bling on it. It still took a year to sell. And I sold it for $10.17, and they're all in at $15.88, and I paid about $1 for it. But still, it took 12 months to sell. That's all that's going out today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it, learned what to buy, what not to buy, and what sells fast and what doesn't. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to see the next video that comes out, hit the subscribe and hit the bell notifications, and that will let you know when the next video is coming. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next one.